Second half just about set to get underway as the teams line up for the kick. Neal from the 5. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. They went for it on 4th down on their last possession and weren't successful.
That stop gave this defense some momentum last time out. It'll be interesting to see if they can keep that intensity on this drive.
This one will be interference, but who's it going to be called on?
Pass interference on the defense.
I think he was just a little bit over-anxious in his coverage. You've got to learn to time that perfectly to avoid getting called for it.
From their own 42-yard line, 1st down. Navy holds a field goal lead. Sanderson drops back on 1st down. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line. And that's what we were talking about earlier.
Absolutely nice pass play here. The quarterback shows some guts here throwing this one into coverage, but good accuracy and, again, great timing on the throw.
Navy has a 3-point lead. He's on the run. He gets rid of it. And he's taken down at the 14.
The secondary better tighten it up if they're going to slow down this drive.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 14. They got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. Here's a running play. Nice run there. Neal gets 6 yards on the play.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's 2nd and 4 to go. 8 yards out. Looking for 6, and he got it. Touchdown. And that one worked just like they draw it up, Kirk.
Yeah, Brad, you're exactly right. Offensive line did a good job of protecting the quarterback. Good route by the receivers. Results, touchdown.
And he hits the PAT. But here's the drive summary to recap what just happened. Looks like they're ready for the kick. From the 5-yard line. He's taken down at the 32-yard line. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. Slings it. Whoa, he just took a licking. That last pass got him only a yard.
This junior wide receiver had absolutely no room to run after the catch. Good play by the defense.
Stewart steps back to pass. And he's out of bounds at the 40. And the wideout gets a chance to show what he can do.
Oh, he sure does. And he doesn't disappoint either. Great athletic ability.
They'll go ground. Runs outside for a nice gain. A pickup of 5.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. They go with the back, and he's got room. Gains his way to the 23-yard line.
There's nothing more effective that a team can do offensively than to pound the ball right at the defense, trying to wear them down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Here's the give. Brought down at the 21. Crew picks up 2 yards with the carry.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line. to pass. Catches it, and he's looking for more. And they push him out at about the 11.
You know, having a playmaker at tight end makes those linebackers think twice before they make a move. That could be just enough time for the quarterback.
So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. Looks to pass. He lost the ball. It's picked up by the defense. And the ball changed hands now after the fumble.
This is a great bonus for this defense. They're taught to attack and try to strip the football, and this is a result of their aggressive play.
The offense will take over the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Runs left and quickly taken down. Not a lot on that one.
It's a good call here by the defense. They were able to get some good penetration on the run blitz and kept the gain pretty minimal.
Back to pass. He scrambles. Got it and brought down immediately. The quarterback tried to roll out of the pocket there, and he threw a nice-looking pass.
You get 6 yards, and that makes picking up a first down very reasonable.
He rolls out to the left. With the pass, incomplete. Excellent series by this defense, forcing them to go 3 and out.
And the offense really struggled on this drive. They're going to have to pick it up if they want to move the ball on these guys.
Well, I'm not sure I really agree with this call to go for it, but that's why I'm not coaching, folks. Looks to throw. Here comes the pressure. And he's finally out of bounds at the 44-yard line. He showed his athletic ability on that one.
There you see the things we've been talking about all week, which is the athleticism, the ability to improvise, and the big play capability all in one play. What a spectacular run.
Short pass, middle of the field, and he's taken down right around the 34.
When you can move the ball downfield in big chunks like that, you've got the defense right where you want it.
Sanderson drops back on 1st down. The senior makes the catch. He tackles him for a loss. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There was really just nowhere for the wide receiver to go after he made the catch. Great coverage on the play.
So at the end of 3, the score here in College Park is Navy 24, Maryland 14. He rolls out to the left. Here they come. He gets sacked on the play. I'll tell you, this kid is really getting into the backfield and disrupting things.
Outstanding speed there, Brad. He's been pretty good all day, and that's his 2nd sack already. When you talk about a dominant lineman, this is the kind of guy you're talking about. He's got 2 sacks today. He can bring constant pressure. Really just a nightmare for the big boys up front.
Deep pass to the end zone. This one will fall incomplete. Nice play by the defense to bring up 4th down.
The defender made a solid effort to get to the ball there. Nice stop.
And they could really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The offense comes back out, and as I'm sure you'll remember, their last possession ended in a lost fumble.
This offense can move the ball up and down this field. They just have to avoid mistakes.
Crew gets a toss. Nice run to the left there. Crew picks up about 7 yards there after getting the ball on the toss play. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
I think you got to give credit to the big boys up front there. They're able to get this back to room that he needed.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 31. Caught, and he's brought down quickly. They gained 5 yards there.
Not a bad play. They gained 5 yards out of it. They keep moving the defense back.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
They'll bring him down right around the 50. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle here.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Gets to that quickly. And he's level at the 46.
Washington on the tackle at the 46-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Caught with room to work. He's taken down at the 36. Stewart has completed every pass this drive. This one's thrown deep over the middle. But hold on, we got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Holding on the offense.
Well, if you want to ruin a drive,
Still
just
first
grab a
down.
hold of a defender's jersey.
So 1st down once again, but a long ways to go after that penalty. Stewart hasn't thrown a bad one this drive.
You have to keep an eye on this guy, especially during passing situations, because he does a great job of getting to the quarterback, as we saw right there.
Stewart hasn't missed yet.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
Little gets it on the inside. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
Now, you're making it very hard for yourself to come back when you make play calls like that. This is not the time to run the football.
Wants to throw, but he's not going to have time. They got it. And they're going to have to give the ball back after going for it on 4th and long.
Not much you can do there. You got to go for it and give yourselves a chance.
9 times out of 10, the defense will make a stop on that play. But, you know, based on the situation, this offense did have to go for it. There's a very impressive open field tackle.
How about the big fellas up front? This line will have to continue to play like that to build the consistency to help this offense be effective.
Throws complete, and he's stopped immediately. The defense calls a timeout. 2nd and 3 coming up here. Ball on the 16. In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. Nice play across the middle. And for Sanderson, he registers another touchdown pass, his 3rd.
What I'm noticing more and more about this guy is he's very patient with the ball, and it's resulting in some nice scores, just like we've seen today.
So the booth is trying to determine exactly where they'll spot the ball. So they'll respot the ball, and we'll get this game going again. The defense calls a timeout. Navy looks to take a commanding 3-score lead here. Gives it to the back. Touchdown. Oh, that might have just wrapped this thing up.
And now they're down by 2 scores with not a lot of time left. It's going to take a heck of a finish to come back in this one.
And he adds the extra point. And now we take a look at the drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Bennett from the 6. Tackle at the 22-yard line. So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field. They'll go to work at the 22. Hits him hard at the 15. How many times are they going to let this kid get to the quarterback?
You know, that's his third sack of the day. He's going to start drawing so much attention from the offensive line, it's going to free up others on defense to make plays as well. I feel like we've been calling his name today every play. He just doesn't take a play off or ever give the offense any room to breathe.
And they get the sack. He's broken the school's single-game sack record.
He's really forced them to change their offensive schemes with how disruptive he's been. That's influencing a game.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long. Jones, the return man. Jones fields it at the 50, and he's hammered down. And as the defense comes back out, you can be sure they're thinking about that score they surrendered the last time around. Feeds it to the back. Runs it right. Nice pickup. Neal gains around 6 yards on the run.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Get it on the counter. They shut it down.
Really good job by the big guys up front to use their size and speed and get the runner in the backfield.
Scrambling around. Incomplete. Excellent coverage on the play.
You might say that he made the wrong move here, but this is what they're taught to do in the secondary. Bat the ball down if they don't have a chance to the interception. That's a great play by the corner.
And he's hammered as he lets it go. This one's in the books, and our final score, Navy 31, Maryland 14. And here's today's Reese's Perfect Play of the Game, brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. The perfect combination of chocolate and peanut butter. Kirk, any final thoughts?
On paper, there wasn't a lot separating these two teams. It was a well-deserved win. Maryland had a few missed opportunities in this game, and I think if they could have capitalized on a few of them, it would have been a lot closer, and they might even have won this game.
And for Sanderson, he wins Player of the Game honors. For Navy, they start the season out with a win. And for Maryland, they start out the season on the losing end. That does it for this edition of NCAA Football 11. I'm Brad Nessler saying so long for Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews.